Hello there and welcome to the Cup That Matters. I'm Himanshu Singhal and riding on a solid century by Shikhar Dhawan, India beat Ireland by 8 wickets in their Pool B match at Hamilton earlier today. With this 9th straight win in the World Cup, MS Dhoni has now set a new record of most consecutive wins by an Indian captain in the World Cup. Dhawan scored his second 100 of the World Cup before he was dismissed for 100 of 85 deliveries. His knock included 11 fours and 5 sixes. His solid opening partnership of 174 with Rohit Sharma set the foundation for India's run chase after they were set a target of 260 by Ireland. Rohit scored 64 of 66 deliveries before he was dismissed by Stuart Thompson. Earlier, the Irish team finished on a total of 259. Mohammad Shami returned with figures of 3 for 41, while Ashwin returned with figures of 2 for 38. All right, so I'm now joined live by Shivani Gupta, correspondent at Hamilton. Shivani, you've got a lot of fans with you. Give us a sense of the passion and intensity there at Hamilton.
Oh, absolutely. Fans are going delirious, as has been the case in the last 4 matches as well. 5 wins in a row for India. Let me talk to a few fans. 5 wins in a row now. Most wins consecutively for Dhoni. Are you happy with the way we play?
We are really happy. I think we will do the World Cup too. I
have these young kids, Irish fans who are here to watch the match. Did you enjoy the match?
Yes.
But are you sad that your team lost?
Yeah.
So, one more match to go for Ireland. Have you here to watch the match too? Ireland gave up.
Look at husband.
The husband is here too.
India ticket.
Oh, so you're supporting both teams, right?
And
What about Ireland?
I love Ireland. I thought they did very well.
Okay, so Indian fans are celebrating, but Irish fans, I have to say, Himanshu, they back their team either ways. I met so many of them, and they said, we will support the team, back the team, no matter what the result, which isn't unexpected. India were always expected to win this match, and they won it very, very well. What about India's batting? Extremely good century from Shikhar Dhawan today.
Oh, I expected that, and he's been a really good. He's performed really good.
India chants are sounding once again. India winning the World Cup now?
Yeah, definitely we're gonna win that, man. Dhoni gonna do that one more time. Yay!
What about Dhawan's innings today?
oh, that was wonderful because I think he's the best man of the match today, and he might be got a car over there, might be, but he was best man of the match, and Kohli did very well. And hopefully we did a one. We won't get a World Cup too.
We will win the World Cup, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will.
We will win the World Cup! Okay. Dhoni now has also become. Dhoni has become the captain with the most consecutive wins in a World Cup now. 9 wins for him, overtaking Saurav Ganguly.
Yeah.
So Dhoni could be in line to win 2 back-to-back titles now.
Yeah,
He's a very cool captain. He gonna do that, and he will do that. Dhoni, come on! We gonna
Dhoni, let's do it again!
We will bring the comeback. We will bring the comeback. Come, India, 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 India.
All right, Himanshu, as you can see, fans, the belief in fans, which was low when India started, has completely taken off now. And it seems there's no stopping India fans and even Indian team right now.
Right, Shivani, can we hear a loud collective cheer from these fans? And also, how are they planning to celebrate?
Well, you can already hear them chanting, Himanshu. I don't need to say anything.
Right, so delirious fans there. We're now, in fact, joined by Andrew Simons already in the studio. In fact, Nikhil Chopra will also join us in a short while. Andrew, you just can't drop Shikhar Dhawan twice and still expect to win a match.
No, well, the Irish needed a good start. I think he was dropped in the second over of the Indian innings.
Twice.
And then the over after that as well. So that makes things difficult. You need that early breakthrough, put some pressure on the middle order. So the Irish boys let themselves down there with their catching.
Right. In fact, I guess we're also joined by Boria Majumdar. Boria, all right, so we'll talk to Boria once that link gets restored. Andrew, what's your do you have any question to ask Shivani or some of the fans that she has with her?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if she's heard anything, whether India are going to play any of their other squad members in this last game before the final start.
Right, Shivani, can you hear what Andrew had to ask you? I don't think
he'll have to restart once again. There's so much noise around here, Andrew.
Right. Shivani, I was just wondering, do you think that the Indians will play any of the other squad members that haven't played yet to give them a chance in case there's an injury leading into the finals or during the final?
I really doubt that, Andrew. We were expecting when we came to New Zealand after having won 4 matches, securing the quarter-final berth, that maybe there could be a change here. Maybe Stuart Binney could find a spot. But, changes are not happening and they're not willing to make those changes, perhaps also understanding that they don't want to make the winning combination break at all. That could be wise as well. Saurav Ganguly has repeatedly said on our channel, don't fix what ain't broke. And I think that's the mantra with which the Indian team is going forward with. Yes, Mohammad Shami, Bhuvneshwar, they've come through injuries. The bowlers always carry a niggle or two, but I think they're concentrating on their practicing and their days between the matches very, very well, and they're making sure that they don't have any scares in the knockout stages. Another fan has come here, happy with the way India's playing.
I'm really too happy. I didn't expect that India will perform that well, but India has really performed really well, and I'm too happy.
You think India is now a firm favourite for the title, together with New Zealand, of course?
Yes, he is. Actually, India is playing really well, and I hope India gonna win the World Cup.
Are you a New Zealand fan?
New Zealand and India. My grandparents are from India.
And you live here?
Yes, born in New Zealand.
So a New Zealand versus India final?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, and which player is going to do well in the final? Give us a prediction. Out of New Zealand and India?
It'll be pretty close.
Okay, pretty close.
Hello. India is the best. No one can beat the India. India and New Zealand, they both are champ.
India gonna win. India and New Zealand in the
they
final.
Both deserve the World Cup. I love
Lots of-
Kane Williamson is the best.
Lots of Indian fans here who based in New Zealand or have Indian heritage, they're rooting for an Indian-New Zealand final, Himanshu.
Right, Shivani, can we hear a loud collective cheer from all these fans?
Yes, a big cheer for India, guys.
Cheers!
Cheers! All right,
Anyways.
we've heard a lot of cheers from them, Himanshu. We'll get them again. But of course, Indian fans extremely excited. The belief is now there that India can make it 6 wins in a row in the group stage and, of course, can go on to win the title.
Right, Shivani, stay with us. I'll come back to you in a bit. Andrew, 9th straight win for MS Dhoni. Just can't be pure luck.
No, I mean, everyone keeps going on about MS's record, but it's a collective effort. He doesn't do it by himself. It's a team effort. And coming into the World Cup, there was concerns about India's fast bowling. They've really stood up and done very well. They've swung the new ball. They've used it well. And then the strength was always the Indian batting. They've got a very strong batting lineup right the way through. So they were expecting to win games with the bat. But as we've seen in the early stages, they've actually won games by defending well with the ball. Ashwin bowled beautifully again in the middle today, really restricted the Irish batsmen. They found him very difficult to score off, and he picked up a couple of wickets. And also at the start, the Indian quicks stifled the Irish top order. So collectively, India looking very good, and the fans have got very good reason to be excited.
What was the highlight of... all right, so in fact, now we've also joined by Boria Majumdar. Boria, 9 straight win for MS Dhoni. Just can't be pure luck. You agree with Andrew Simons there?
It was a easy one. I mean, nobody expected Ireland to give India any reasonable fight. But then Mahendra Singh Dhoni decided to chase, and rightly so. And it was a canter. If you could permit me, 2 questions for Andrew. Andrew, yesterday we saw Bangladesh, today we see Ireland. After that great start, what happens to these sides? Yesterday Bangladesh did manage to pull through the line, but then that dropped catch of Tamim Iqbal, and today that start that Ireland squandered. What happens when they play these big teams? Is it more mental than talent? Is it more ability than the sort of fear of the big stage? And now with 5 wins on the trot, would you say that this India is ready to take on Australia maybe in the semi-final and Bangladesh in the quarters?
Yeah, well, mate, firstly, I think the teams that don't play a great deal of international cricket, when they're put under pressure by the quality of international sides, they really struggle. You saw how the Irish middle order struggled to play the spin of Ashwin, and that's where the game can be won and lost. In that middle period, you need to hold and build and then accelerate towards the end, and they lost wickets and they got really choked down by the quality of the bowling in the middle overs. And then the second question, what was the second part of that question?
Can this India now reasonably think that they are good enough to take on Australia or New Zealand? You know, possibly if India beats Bangladesh, it will be Australia in the semi-finals. I don't want to think too far ahead, but can they? They've not beaten Australia in the last 3 months, but can they take on Australia if they make it to the semi-finals?
Yeah, I think so, yeah, absolutely. The way that things have turned out, India haven't been put under a great deal of pressure yet because they've played so well. You know, they haven't had to chase a big total. They've made all the running in all of their games, and they're playing very good cricket. So the only thing that I'm wondering about is if India gets set a very big total, you know, a 320, 330 type total, will they have the ability? Well, they've got the ability. Will they have the confidence and the bottle to be able to hold it together and chase a big total down like that against a quality team?